Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Indianapolis Colts. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Indianapolis. This returnable with Rivers. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So we're going to 52. Yeah, there we go. I check point. First carry now for Jaden Blue. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
This one complete right side. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A big play for the Cowboys. 31 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
Dak going to give this to Blue. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at that. Might have even lost a yard there.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now Prescott. Now screen set up for Blue. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So often, the only way to combat the perfect blitz call is to beat the blitz with the ball. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. He's able to find his open man and get the ball out of his hand because he holds on to that ball for one count longer. Most likely was going to result in a sack. But here we find that best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
Prescott to throw it on fourth down. That was caught. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. That's the fifth touchdown for him on the year. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. 35-yard line. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry now for the former Badger Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. They'll toss this right side to Taylor. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Indianapolis.
Come on. Set. 18, go.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation. Contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Back to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Pitch it out here. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
We're going to 54 right here. Yes,
on the play fake. Dak. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
Open man down the field is Turpin. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 14 on that hookup. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up.
Pistol now for Prescott. That one swung out to Blue. Ooh. Down the right sideline. And it's a big play. He's finally taken down. What a way to end the first. They can't wait to start the next quarter. One quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. On play action. Here's Dak. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Now, Pinheiro to add on the extra point. It's up and good. And the Cowboys move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain of 21 on that pass play. That's good for a Colts first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then...
Jonathan Taylor. And he'll take this one in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown Colts. His big season continues. That touchdown number 24 on the year. Spencer Schrader now on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Devontae Turpin on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Prescott on first down. Moving to his right. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. His 50th reception on the season. And he's got a first down to go with it.
And the Cowboy first down.
Go to 54. Go to 54. All right, nice. 26.
On first down, here's Blue. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Go to 54. Wide eight. 26.
A run once more with Blue. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down forthcoming.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Tight end going in motion here. 4th down. Here's Dak. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on downs.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has 2 options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
19 Tiger.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Buffalo 18, 79, track 60, 65, trap 60, left down 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Cowboys are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. Oh, gotta be careful here. Looks like they're just going to avoid the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Kill. Here we go, 46.
Out of his own end zone. Prescott forced out left. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Prescott out of his own end zone on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
At their own 45-yard
Ran money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich, got bro coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust.
Let's go now.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll drop the throw. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16 at the Cowboys' 48-yard line.
Here comes the throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. And he fumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. Cowboys will take a 21-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We about to more power.
19 tight. 19 tight. Go get him. Go get him. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 65 yard. 65 yard. Warrior 70. Take go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll look deep here for Burks. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here's Turpin. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
47. Yeah! Here we go, 47. All right, Nate.
First down, Prescott. This pass right side, caught by Andrew. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, wide. Yeah!
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. On second down, it's Dak. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion. And the best offense on third downs, Mike, is to be really good on first and second down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
This is going to be fielded at the goal line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Cougar Knights.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up second and 9.
Open man downfield. It's Warren. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives them a first down. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Here we go. Let's go.
They'll run here with Taylor. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A gain there of 21. First down, Indianapolis. On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
They'll go again here with Taylor. And the Colts are going to have first and goal. Try to finish off this drive with a touchdown. A gain of 11. And it's first and goal. 5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal.
Come on. Set.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown Colts. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, here's Turpin. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
At the 47-yard line.
A run with Blue. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
We're going to 54. Wire. Yeah. Wait, take it.
Again, it's Blue. There he goes. Inside the 30. And he will finally be taken down. But not until he gets to the Colts' 13-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary.
And he's into the end zone. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Dallas. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They go right back to Taylor. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
37-yard line.
2nd and inches.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Taylor. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The tackle made back at the 30.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Exiting the pump, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll look to throw. He's going to air this one out. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
So we're going to 52. Yeah, here we go. All right, so we're going to 52. 26.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw. And fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
A gain of 15.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. So play action. It's Prescott on the run to the right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. That one taken in. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Cowboys. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Prescott leading the Cowboys to the line for this 2-point try.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
This one tapped forward on the pop back. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Ashton Doolin now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Look deep here for Brooks. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 76 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Trader now on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts back within 7. It's 35-28. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This returnable with Rivers. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Second and 11.
we go. Here we go. Wide.
On play action, here's Dak. Rolling right, looking for Jefferson deep downfield.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Go, get out. We're going to 54. Wide.
Prescott to throw it on fourth down. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Space. Still going. And he will score again. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And, boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Straight ahead. It's Blue. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run the toss here with Blue. He's got space inside the 25. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Cowboys.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Yeah, here we go.
In motion, it's Jefferson. Dak going to give this to Blue. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
7.
We're going to 54.
On the handoff, Blue. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. That his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Forced out wide. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. Sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. A give. Here comes Blue. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Cowboys first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
Everybody got to do it. Come on, put up on the gas, but everybody got to do it. Turn TV off. Turn TV off.
They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. Blue going to get it again here on first down. And he's going to be taken down. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
A run once more with Blue. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive. So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Now Dad on 4th down. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
And that's a big-time effort on 4th down. If he doesn't come up with this ball, Mike, they turn it over on downs, but instead, not only does he lay out and make a terrific catch, they get a fresh set of downs here and now see if they can finish this thing off and come away with some points.
So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.